Did we start?
Yes, we did. I mean, congratulations, you've actually made it in time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of Exposing the Business. Oh, fuck me. It's been just, I don't know, a few seconds, and already the music has broken down. Whatever the fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, joining me today is Unforgiven Duri for the first episode. First of all, thank you for joining in. I didn't really expect you to come here for the first episode of such podcast. I mean, this is gonna be a new format that I didn't really do for that long, so hopefully you're gonna be, hopefully you're gonna like it.
Listen, it was called what the fuck? Yo, can my English? It was called
Dude,
exposing the business.
yeah,
So
so we're
can
exposing the business.
how can me, myself, and I not expose a business?
This may be the first and the final episode of this podcast, because if this guy is gonna turn himself on too much, we're all fucking canceled. We're out of here. we're broke.
Woo!
We're out of business. So yeah, if he's gonna fucking turn himself off that much, well, all hell's gonna break loose. But hopefully it doesn't happen very much. But yeah, first off, I wanted to talk to you about your career, because obviously you've done it all. You've been a pro wrestler. You fought at MMA. As far as I can remember, correct me if I'm wrong, you had a little stint at football, the soccer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've pretty much done it all. For the record, did you do some boxing, or you didn't? I mean,
I did boxing.
oh,
I did
okay.
karate.
Okay, so you've done a lot of shit. First off, which community, which sport on Roblox did you like the most? But you need to pick one. You cannot pick 5 or 6.
One that I
Yes, the
loved the
best,
most.
the best. Did you like it the most? Yeah. What was
Depends
one
how you look
sport?
at it. Because there's two categories.
Okay, go on.
A community that is just nice and cool to be around,
Yeah.
and the one that's funner.
Yeah, we can do both. That isn't a problem.
Alright, so the one I like the most is probably, I'd say, oh fuck, I don't know, wait, which one do I like the most? Which one is friendly? Is any community friendly? There is no such thing as a friendly community.
No? Not even one?
I'd say the closest to friendly, considering the fact that I have never had beef there, I'm gonna have to go karate because it was also the one I did the least and the shortest, but I never had beef there.
Okay, but yeah, that was the first category.
But when
What
it
about the
comes to
second?
fun, I'm gonna have to go with MMA
Ooh.
because I don't like the bitch ass hoes that go there, and that's what makes it fun.
Okay,
The
so
hate is what
if you
makes it
hate
fun.
people, it's more fun for you. The more people.
Yeah, because I get to say whatever the fuck I want.
Okay, so more the people you hate are in one federation, that means you love it the most and you're gonna join.
The funner it is.
Okay.
Because listen, I got banned. I got banned from MMA once, and that is the only community I ever got banned from.
I wouldn't say it was the only one. I mean, we go back, well, sometime. I mean, we've mostly hated each other for like the majority of the time, but yeah, we can talk about it later. Because yeah, we've been through some of the things for years. But yeah, I mean, you've also got banned for wrestling. I think it wasn't particularly in my federation, but it wasn't like my friend's federation as far as I remember. Maybe I'm just,
Did I?
Yeah, I think you did.
See, that it just comes naturally. I just get banned everywhere I go.
You know what? One thing connects us both. And pardon me if I'm gonna eat here, but yeah, I'm fucking hungry. So I'm gonna do it. One thing that connects us together is that we get banned everywhere we go because we say what the fuck we want to say. So yeah, people just
Exactly.
genuinely don't like us.
There was no point of me not saying whatever I want. That's the point.
I mean, people
Um.
don't generally like us. I mean, you know the best. I mean, not a lot of people like you. Let's be over
Oh yeah,
ourselves.
these hoes don't like me, but I don't care.
Well, I mean, especially if you are a fed owner, you need to care. But obviously, you're not a fed owner, so you don't need to care. Well, yeah, but I'm
Well,
like the exception to the rule because I
see,
don't
this is
really
why I
care.
could never own a Fed. If I did own a Fed, nobody would come.
Because you would be so critical and so honest that they would just get the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm just an honest person, you know. If you can't handle it, then you just gotta shut the fuck up.
Oh fuck, maybe I need to adapt that mentality. That seems like a fucking good mentality to
Yeah,
have, let me tell you.
listen, the world is honest. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if bitches was lying to you every single day, saying that you're good at something. There's no point in that.
Some people
Just
do.
be
Believe me,
just
some
tell
people
them they
do.
suck ass.
Some people in my stop team fucking do it every single day. Fucking hell. Sometimes when I
Gotta
hear
be
those motherfuckers, yapping and bitching about how great I am, I mean, fucking hell, I just want to slap them in the face. Fucking hell.
gotta see, but that also comes with taking criticism. Because if you're honest, you get criticism back, and you just gotta not give a fuck.
Well, this is really the part where this is where the problem comes in, because I don't really take criticism that well. At least not anymore.
See, that's the point. You just
That's
gotta
not any.
take it
At
like
least
a
not anymore.
motherfucker. You just gotta be. If somebody calls you shit, you just listen to it, look at them, giggle a bit inside, and just not give a fuck.
Well, I mean, obviously, every single person is, every person is authentic. There's not a clone of somebody. Even if you
Like,
have people who are related to each other, I mean, they're, in a relationship or being family, they are still pretty much drastically different from each other.
look at what's a good example? Look at Wayne Extreme.
Oh, you had to bring him up. You had to bring that idiot
When
up.
he decided it was a good idea to try and steal my theme, what did I do? You know, I had a quick chat with him. He may have shed a tear or two, but I still had a quick chat with him.
Oh, my mouth fucking
And I
hurts.
do not hold responsible to that man crying during that call. I do not hold responsible for that.
Well, I mean, when he was getting fucking fired, I mean, I don't like to, throw out dirty laundry. But I guess I'm gonna do this one time because obviously this is called exposing the business. So obviously I'm gonna fucking expose some of the shit that I know. But yeah, going back to the thing here. When I was inviting him to the voice call there, we had. Remember when he got fired the first time? He
Hmm.
got released from the general manager position. He became assistant general manager. And the quote is on assistant. What it meant was he was supposed to be my right hand man. I wanted to teach him, wrestling and stuff like that, how to own a proper fed and things like that. But this motherfucker couldn't listen to nothing. He couldn't take any criticism. He was fucking crying his eyes out whenever somebody said something negative about him. And when I fired him, right in front of him, I've said that, I'm sorry, but you're not gonna be a general manager anymore. He broke down in tears. Straight broke down in tears and cried for like 10 fucking minutes. I don't know if he cared that much or did he try to fucking, try to go on my nice side that I pretty much rarely
No, I'm
use
pretty
these
sure he's
days.
autistic.
Oh, come on. Why would you think
No, no,
that?
I'm dead at. I'm
Why would you
pretty
think
sure
that?
he's. Just think about it.
I mean, why would he be autistic in the first place? I mean, come on. I mean, you are spilling the beans here, so try to justify it. Come on.
What do I have to justify? Have you heard him speak?
Okay, I mean, I did hear him speak, and what about it? Maybe I'm just, um, fuck. I
You
mean,
know,
I don't know how is it called in English
Alexamson
because I've never
crying
read.
over Roblox.com is not really a normal behavior.
Maybe. Um,
No, no, no. I'm pretty sure he's the only one that's done that.
nah. I mean, there are a lot of diehards in this community that do it, but they don't want to obviously share it. And obviously, I'm not gonna lie. I would say to you, I would predict that at least some portion of those big guys that are currently in the community, but they try to be so macho, etc. They cry when something goes wrong in pro wrestling. I mean, they have that mentality. I'm 100% certain of it.
Well, you know, I once when I did MMA, I broke my mouse because of somebody.
Oh, I mean that is understandable. That is understandable. It wasn't really your fault. It's because the mouse broke down and you couldn't fucking win.
Oh no, I smashed it. That was me.
Oh, I see. That's even worse.
I willingly did that. I willingly destroyed that shit.
Why don't you tell a story?
But
Why
to
don't
be
you tell a
fair
story?
though, I I did fight a Russian kid who. Do you know what a lag switch is?
I remember.
What?
Not really sure, but I've heard about it, but I'm
A
not really
lag
sure.
switch is a thing like it's not like an AC. It's sort of it just
Just say
like
it
a
straight like
switch
it
for your.
is.
It's a thing that makes you lag on purpose.
Okay, I see. So it's some sort of a cheat.
Yeah,
Okay.
and obviously
In pro
you
wrestling
know
terms, it
what
would mean
MMA
in pro
looks like
wrestling
on
terms it
Roblox.
would be that you would use this to get a lag because when you get it laggy and you get spiky, you're gonna get tons of redos.
You get reachy.
Yeah, and not only
My
get
point
reachy.
is, in clean
hmm
in Raw MMA cleans, it doesn't really work like that. There's no such really thing as a redo for lag.
Oh yeah, I mean obviously, who would care
So
about that there? I mean, let's be real.
so what it looks like was obviously there's a push and pull tool
hmm
and a clean tool.
Okay.
So the push and pull is sort of like the big. It's sort of like the whole point, right? The whole what does damage the most is if you push the man into the cage and then strike them.
Okay. Yeah,
That is what Raw
like
MMA is about.
like in real life, basically.
Like in real life,
hmm
that's what it's about. And what a lag switch does is it's actually not that useful in my opinion in cleans.
hmm
But in Raw MMA, it is a fucking god forbid weapon.
Oh,
It makes you not able to push or pull them. They pretty
okay.
much stay in place because they are that laggy that you cannot move them.
Well, if you cannot move them, you cannot
So
really, do the thing. So yeah,
do anything.
yeah, yeah.
So I was on a I was on an 8 fight undefeated streak, and my fight versus him was for a double title,
Let me
and I
just tell
lost
you
because he
something,
was winning.
folks. This man is Cash Dennis, obviously. If you didn't really recognize what gimmick he has in MMA, he's Cash Dennis. So yeah, maybe now you will know who the fuck this guy is. Maybe you'll recognize him now.
And
If you didn't
I
really
lost.
hear him speak.
I lost because of that lag switch. And fun fact: when he got caught, he left the community and left Discord and everything.
Okay, I mean, understandable. Understandable.
And my win never got overturned.
Oh, so they never. What fed was it, by the way? Do you remember?
Oh fuck, what was it called? Oh shit, I forgot the name. Hold on, let me see, because I still have it.
You still do.
RGFC.
RGFC?
Yeah, it obviously
Okay,
is
I remember
not
that fed.
functioning since a long time, but
I mean,
oh,
aren't they really active these days? I mean, they aren't really active.
not really. There is one Fed that is Roman May cleans, but the owner got arrested and the owner is a fuck shit and the co-owner is a
What?
racist. So I'm good.
What?
I'm good.
The owner got arrested?
Yeah.
How the fuck do we not know anything about it? I mean, tell the story if you know it.
Cause he's
This
a
is fucking
fuck shit
interesting.
dumbass. He does weed at school.
Oh, what the fuck? Why would you
I
do
mean,
weed at school?
yeah, weed at school is crazy,
I
but
mean,
you know, I
motherfucker,
may or
if
may not have
anything,
tried the devil's lettuce.
motherfucker, if anything, you do it at home or somewhere where people cannot fucking see you.
No, actually, the best place to do it is Spain.
I'm talking about a house. He's talking about Spain. Come on.
Because I've done it in Spain. It's a
Okay,
wild
I
experience. Oh,
see. I
this is a
see.
story worth a podcast.
I
So
see.
listen,
Whew.
this is a story worth this podcast.
Go for it.
I've I don't
Mm.
do anything, right? I don't
Yep.
drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything. But
Straight edge,
what
just like
what
CM Punk.
goes on? No, no, not like CM Punk. He's a liar. I actually
What?
don't.
What do you mean he's a liar? He doesn't drink.
Oh
He
come on,
doesn't
he's capping.
smoke.
He
Come
definitely
on,
smoked
give me
some
a
shit back
break.
in
I
the
mean,
day.
why wouldn't you believe the best in the world? For fuck's sake, man. Give me a break.
Okay, so what happens in Spain stays in Spain. So
Oh,
I did the dumbest thing you could do.
okay.
'Cause obviously, I don't drink or don't smoke.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I mixed everything I could in the same day. I
Oh.
drank half a liter tequila.
Oh no.
I smoked 3 blunts.
Okay. I see. Oh
And do you
no.
know what a snus is?
Yes, I do. I do. I mean, you
I
will
took
not
about
know.
5 of them.
Oh fuck. You will not know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. But for example, in Poland, it's a big fucking deal right now, especially in our politics. So yeah, look it up.
So let me tell the audience what
Yeah.
that piece of little fucking shit does. It's a little like a it's a little thing that you stick in your mouth, pretty much.
Yeah.
It it activates everything. So pretty much after I drank and smoked that shit, I took a snus, and it activated every single thing inside of me times 10.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
So what ended up happening was I got kicked out of Burger King.
Oh
I
no.
missed the toilet,
Oh.
not
Oh.
once, not twice.
Oh.
I what else happened? I was definitely falling over in the street a couple of times.
Obviously, I mean, who fucking wouldn't?
And then I just went straight to sleep. And what's funny was, after that crazy night, I obviously I literally fell asleep as soon as I laid down. Like that's normal.
Yeah.
But I woke up in the middle of the night and I just hear my friend vomiting in the toilet.
Oh no.
And I literally hear him doing it for like 10 minutes. And then at the end, he says, "Oh fuck." And what's crazy is, before he could even exit the toilet, I went straight back to sleep.
Oh.
So, in other words, I woke up just to hear him vomit and fell back to sleep as soon as he finished.
Ugh. Yeah,
I
but
don't know how that's possible.
I
How is
mean,
that even?
it's wild as fuck. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
But anyway, ever since Spain, I'm clean. I'm 100% clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to do that shit.
Never again. That was a one-time, one-off.
Okay, one
I
time,
don't
one
recommend the
off.
kids. Oh, yeah, listen. I tried it. I tried it for this whole generation. I did it so you don't have to do it. Don't do it. Don't. Don't. It's not worth it.
You tried it for the whole generation. Okay, I see.
It's not.
Fucking,
It's not as
fucking Robin
good as
Hood.
it sounds. It's not.
Who,
It's not
who
all
the fuck
that.
are you, Robin Hood?
Yes, I did it for the people.
Yeah, you fucking Robin Hood. Yeah, he's gonna sacrifice himself for you. And for example, by the way,
And
if
let
you
me
are a
tell y'all,
virgin,
it's not
if you
worth
are a
it. It's not.
virgin,
It's really not all that.
gentlemen, if you are a virgin, ladies and gentlemen, he's gonna sacrifice himself and he's gonna try it first and say
Okay,
you
no,
cannot
that's
do
too
it.
far. I'm not gonna fuck a bitch for you. No, 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 no. You do that yourself.
I wouldn't be surprised if that would be the case. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
No, 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 no. I don't. Fun fact: Unforgiven Duri does not get hoes. Okay, he don't.
Oh, uh, well,
And by the way, this is
yeah.
this podcast is, and what I'm saying is half the reason.
The race is because it's called exposing the business. So basically, we're having fun. We're not having limits. Fucking hell. We're not
No,
having
in life you
limits.
just have to choose. You either get hoes or you have fun, and I just choose to have fun.
I don't blame you. Unfortunately, I've picked the
What's the
first one.
point of having
I've picked the
one?
first one, and right now I'm fucking regretting it with every single day. But yeah.
Oh, you picked the first one?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, we're both Poles, by the way. Yeah, we're both from the same country, so yeah, we both speak the same language. So if you're gonna see the same mentality, pretty much, the same jokes, everything is pretty much the same. So yeah, I've met a perfect match.
we
Fuck's
don't
sake.
choose the first one. Who the fuck chooses the first one?
I mean, motherfucker, a lot of people choose the first one. They want to get fucking laid.
Then they're pussies.
They want to
Okay,
get a fucking.
whoever
They want to get
chooses the
fucking
first
laid.
one,
Something you don't know nothing about.
I don't need to get that.
Oh, you don't need to
Okay?
get that. You don't need
I
to
don't
get
need
hoes
pussy
fucking. You
to
don't
be
need to fucking gang
satisfied.
pussies. Okay, I see. I see, motherfucker. Yeah, I see. I see. Yeah, obviously you don't need to because you're not gonna get any. But well,
All
yeah.
you need is a locker room full of 5 men, and that satisfies you.
What? Are you fucking gay?
We don't need. You know what? We're canceling pussy in 2025. We
You're
don't need
fucking
that shit.
gay. You're fucking gay.
I'm not gay. No,
You are
no,
gay.
that's not what I meant.
That's
That's
how a
not what I
lot of
meant.
people will understand it.
Listen, 2025, we're canceling pussy. We're canceling women. We don't need bitches.
We
Okay? We're
cancel
against them.
women.
They tried. Nah, wait, listen. They tried to cancel us. Fuck it. We're canceling them. We don't need them hoes. We don't need them bitches. Cancel bitches 2025. Put me as president. I will immigrate every single woman
was
out
worried
the
about
fucking
this.
country.
I was really
Listen,
worried
bro.
about this.
Listen, bro. You know what? Recently, in Poland, if y'all didn't know, we're picking the president, right?
Yeah.
I am officially going for president 2020 motherfucking 5. And I promise you,
You cannot fucking go
women
now.
get the fuck out of this country.
Oh fuck you though. And not all the feminists
We
are gonna
don't
say.
need
All the
women in
feminists are gonna give the fucking
2025.
thumbs down. Yeah. GG's. It took you
Any
20
woman
minutes.
sees
We're
this,
all fucking cancelled.
Listen,
GG's.
if
20
a woman
minutes.
sees this, fuck you. We don't need you. Okay?
Well, I certainly fucking need women to join hybrid. Not for my own gain. I'm not
No,
like
you
Vince
don't.
McMahon. I'm
You
not
don't
like
need
Vince
them.
McMahon.
The ban them.
I'm not like Vince McMahon. But yeah, I need women to join in, obviously, because that's a lot more
No,
people.
you don't. We don't need them. See, you're not understanding this process. You're not part of this revolution.
I'm not part of this revolution because I get fucking laid. That's why I don't understand
We
it.
don't need that though. We don't
Why
need
not?
that.
Why not?
Because we don't need them.
We don't need them because why?
Listen, bro. They tried to cancel us. So why are we not canceling them?
I mean, canceling them. I mean, I can agree with you with canceling them, but it's not like
Listen,
we don't need them.
Listen, fuck feminists. Fuck feminists. And
Oh,
also, fuck vegans. Fuck vegans. Fuck feminists. Fuck fat bitches. Fuck,
you
we
motherfucker!
don't need no fucking, what's it called? We need to bring back fat shaming.
You motherfucker!
We need to remove veganism.
It's not gonna happen. Believe me. It's too late for that.
We need to remove women.
Too late for that. God said otherwise.
Listen, they tried to bring this feminist bullshit. Fuck it. Now it's time for manism.
Manism.
fuck the female species. Why do we need them? They just, I would say something, but I would go too far. No,
Go
so
ahead.
listen. No, no, I already processed it. I'm not gonna say it. But what I'm saying is, we don't need them.
I mean, why would you need a pussy when you could get a fucking man's ass? That's what it fucking goes to.
No, what I'm saying is, women are only for pleasure. Okay, that's crazy. That's not. Oh
Okay, I
my
mean,
god.
I understand what you're saying, but I mean, I mean, is it? I mean,
Manism 2025.
women being for pleasure. Isn't it like correct and sort of?
Yeah, they only cook and give us pussy.
The,
Manism.
it's not that fucking. Maybe it's not that fucking deep, but yeah. I mean, women are there to give us
Manism. No,
women
they're not.
women are here to give us pleasure, obviously, and also have something in
Pussy.
return.
They get nothing in return. Manism.
Okay. This has gone to the way that I didn't really expect it to go. But yeah, let's move on. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna give you one advice though. Go on Twitter and tweet it out, like Manism 2025. Make a whole fucking
Manism.
campaign
Okay,
out
I'll
of it.
tweet. Matter of fact. Wait. On your podcast, can they see this screen?
I mean, I can obviously turn it on so they can see it. I can turn on the
Yeah.
sharing of the
Okay.
screen. So yeah,
Look.
hold up,
Bet.
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna switch cameras real quick.
Oh
Follow
yeah.
man, the guy.
Oh,
There you
you want me to
go.
tweet it? No fucking problem.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it now. You can see it now. Manism 2025. Do it in the fucking hashtag, will you? Fuck them. Oh no. Oh no. After this podcast is gonna go out, rest in peace, hybrid
Manism.
numbers. Rest in peace, hybrid numbers. 20 women are gonna leave. Oh, fucking hell.
Manism.
Manism. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the original things. And so, obviously, we've talked about briefly the time in MMA. We've talked about RGFC. Did you learn how RGFC ran in the background, maybe besides the public image? Like, do you know anything about
Oh yeah.
RGWC running things? Like, how would they run
I
things?
I was close friends with the owner,
Okay,
so I
so
knew
do
everything.
you know how they ran things? Like, how did it look? I mean, was it organized? Do you know stuff like that?
It was very fucking organized. It was very, because the owner is he's one of those guys that does not take shit. If you pull fuck shit, then you're not winning with him. Oh, okay. Sometimes there was maybe favoritism, right?
I mean,
Sometimes maybe,
favoritism is everywhere.
but he was more fair about it. He gave opportunities to those who actually deserved it. Because usually in MMA, it looks like it depends. It isn't if you win. It's more like if you attract the crowd.
Yeah.
So per se, I do not attract the crowd because I usually just don't give a fuck. I don't show up to press conferences. I just don't care. But I win, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously I don't get title shots even if I win. But in RGFC, fun fact, in RGFC it was way worse. I had to win 4 fights in a row just to get a title shot.
Okay, I mean, it's not that, it's not that
No,
unfair.
for raw MMA wise, it's pretty bad. Winning four in a row is like you've proved yourself to the max. So I won a four in a row, and I finally won the belt, and that's when the owner started finally recognizing me. But no, the RGFC was actually not corrupt. It was one of those feds that were very even and fair.
Okay, but now we gotta go to that other side. What MMA federation was the most corrupt?
Corrupt. One FC.
Oh, and they
It's
are a big one. They are a very big one. They
ran by the
were.
owner that got arrested, by the way.
Oh, so that's the federation where the owner got arrested.
Yeah, that's the same federation.
Okay, so that's the owner who got arrested for weed at school.
Actually, I don't know what he got arrested for now, but I know he back in the day got arrested for weed. It's cool.
Okay, okay. So, by the way, does ONE FC still even run? Like, does it even still hold shows?
Technically, yes, but he's arrested, so no.
Okay, I mean, I'm not even gonna, I'm not even gonna lie. How much would you think it would take for me to buy ONE FC?
Honestly, he'd do it for cheap because he don't know what the fuck he's doing. I'd say
Okay.
1K.
I mean, honestly, that isn't that bad. I mean, I have like 2K in the fucking funds right now.
Not bad. Really not bad.
So yeah,
Um,
I'm not even gonna lie to
but
you.
ONE FC is very corrupt.
Mm, I'm not,
Um, the owner is like a man child.
okay,
If
I
you
see.
suck up
That's
to
the
him,
worst.
you get whatever the fuck you want.
That's the
If you
worst.
go against him, your life is harder.
I mean, that's the worst. That's the worst part of. That's the worst kind of an owner that you can have.
Also, he easily gets easily gets manipulated by the co-owner,
Oh, so
who's
he has a co-owner.
a racist, sent child porn.
Oh, wait a minute.
Um,
He sent child porn. He's still there.
yes,
Wow, wow.
an open racist. He just there's nothing good about him.
Okay, I mean this
And
this is the worst.
believe it or not, he was my main rival in Pro MMA.
Okay, I see.
Obviously, I beat his ass many times.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Uh, but yeah, he manipulates the owner very fucking easily. Um, like it's gone to the point where he openly said he doesn't give a fuck about the owner while the owner is still dick riding him. That is absolutely crazy to me. But
Damn.
not my business. I got banned actually. So ONE FC is just a shit show.
Okay, I mean ONE FC. I mean it. Not gonna lie, I thought about getting to the business. I mean, I thought about having like a boxing beta federation called PBC or having a Raw MMA federation because yeah, that was something that I, you know,
I don't
desired.
recommend nowadays doing a MMA federation because Raw MMA is sort of on the it's like a grave. Pretty. It's just skull and bones.
Okay, so I
It's sort
mean,
of dead right now.
okay, I see. So if anything, you would rather. What about boxing beta? Did you even ever do boxing beta?
I did. I was actually in Marvel's Fed.
Okay, so would you recommend it, like to like starting a federation? And
Yes.
oh, okay,
Yes,
that's
but
nice.
it's fun, but I never fought. it's it's because I delayed many times,
Mhm,
but it's fun. Me not fighting was my fault, not Marvel. Marvel was a good owner,
mhm.
so I do recommend it.
Okay, I see. So yeah, I mean, I thought about doing a federation in PBC. What the fuck? What I want to say in boxing beta, called the Premier Boxing Champions, but obviously didn't really go off the ground simply because it pretty much came to my time, like lack of time, nor well, I'm the kind of person that doesn't really do stuff if he doesn't know what he's getting into. I'm that pretty much of a person, and I don't really go to boxing beta, so I don't even know what would be needed to actually make a federation a success. So, yeah, I mean, if somebody that would, be there every single week that goes around, maybe I would do it with that person, but without that person, no. No, I wouldn't I wouldn't do so.
The measuring stick.
But yeah, going back to the thing here.
You know,
What do you mean?
I'm starting to get regrets about the manism comment. I feel like he'll get me, get me. One day, somebody will. One day, I'll go to like a
Congratulations, it
job
only took
interview.
5 minutes.
One day, I'll go to a job interview. We're gonna screenshot that shit,
Mm-hmm.
show it to me.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I stay true to my word. Manism. All right, let's continue. Wow, Manism has officially made my interviewer go on mute. This is now okay. Now I got time. Now I can say whatever I want on this podcast. I got you. I got you. I'll entertain the audience. Don't you worry. Speak a little about hoes, whores, what I like to call them. We don't like women here.
I was
Alright?
worried about this.
I, Unforgiven Duri, stand against women. I think,
I knew that if I would actually leave him to talk to you, that he would do something like this.
this, but I should start a whole ass revolution. Because we don't need hoes. Especially not in the. Oh, okay, you're back.
Yes, yes, I'm back. I mean, don't worry about it. But yeah, I mean, I had a little intervention here that I wasn't really under my control. But yeah, now we're back to the thing here. Obviously, oh fuck, I mean, I found this little thing that I've desired, but yeah, whatever. I want to talk to you about boxing beta, obviously, now, because you said that you were in a federation. We've talked about it before I had my little intervention here. So, yeah, I mean, what federations would you recommend for boxing beta?
See, I was only in one. I I was only in Marvel's one.
Did it got cancelled?
Uh, what?
Did it get cancelled?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist anymore.
Okay, so yeah, you got it cancelled, yeah. Congratulations. But yeah,
But yeah, that's the only one I recommend, but it doesn't
okay.
exist, so I can't recommend it.
Okay,
So
okay, I see. Well, since this is about exposing the business, obviously we gotta talk about the most talked about appearance that you ever did for Hybrid. Big Boom Mania in March. It happened some time
oh,
ago. What?
continue.
Okay, so yeah, I thought you needed to go. We gotta talk about Big Boom Mania, obviously, with Wayne Extreme being in charge. Uh, what is your stance of what happened that night, and what was the ultimate factor that led you to quit the Federation in the first place?
Um, I thought it was bullshit. Cause I was a reigning, defending world heavyweight champion of the world, and I wasn't even supposed to fight that day. That day was supposed to be like a championship celebration, as I remember. I wasn't really in a fighting spirit, so I was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna just show up, dip, whatever. I don't care. And then I heard I have to fight Supremo, and I'm like, what the fuck? Which, by the way, wasn't in the script. I was never supposed to fight Supremo that day.
Well, yeah.
I said, okay, whatever, fuck it. I don't care. So obviously, I started the fight, and I won the original fight. I believe it was 7-6, 7 fall. So I won. And I'm doing this fucking circles around the ring, celebrating, whatever. Obviously, I wasn't celebrating in my real life. In real life, my reaction was about as dead as you can think my reaction is right now. Uh, so and then I hear that Supremo gets a fair, and obviously the opponent has to give a fair. Like, no, the fair doesn't work. Like, you can't just get a fair. You have to get given the fair by your opponent. And I wasn't gonna give him no fucking fair. Cause why the fuck would he get a fair for what? And then I hear that it's a forceful fair, that Wayne decided it's a fair, that I have to give the fair. And I'm like, bitch, what? Oh, so at that moment, I just did not give a fuck. I didn't care if I was gonna lose. Cause I knew I was gonna quit anyway. At that moment, I was like, okay, yeah, we're done, we're good. So I lost. And by the way, the first time I lost because I tripped and Supremo started hitting me, and they saw it with their own fucking eyes, and they just did not give a fuck. So I got a redo, and I lost again because I was completely out of focus after all that fuck shit.
Well, for the record, let me just say, I mean,
So
under this event, I was not hosting it. Let me just make it perfectly clear for you.
then, the title was given to him, and I was like, okay, we're done. I just decided, yeah, I'm definitely gonna quit because I ain't doing that fuck shit. Um, and obviously then, me and Marvo and Dodo and Matt and fuck, I forgot his name. He's gonna kill me. What was his
Matt,
name?
I think. He was called Matt Fletcher,
CS
yeah.
Osprey.
Oh, CS Osprey, yeah.
All five of us. And wait, there was another one, but I don't.
Matt Fletcher,
Let's
yeah,
just
he's
call
still
him
here.
Duri Junior. There was enough. No, there was a sixth one. Duri Junior.
What?
All six of us started a riot because back in the day you used to have VC in your game. So we started a mini riot, and I ended up not leaving because I felt like the riot was a little too fun, and I got my belt back. So I ended up staying. That's pretty much the whole story behind that. And I made Wayne cry.
Yeah, I mean, you made Wayne cry. I mean, he got fired after the event took place, but yeah. Now that you're back, obviously, you're gonna be returning, and you obviously, well, you will be back now, uh, sooner rather than later. What is your mentality going in, like, for the second time, like returning after a month period, like of
Um,
being out of here?
it's sort of like my mentality is like it's more of a. Cause I already won everything, right? I already won a mid card title, the Rumble, and the fucking world title.
Well, you didn't won the tag team titles yet.
Ha! I have, and I fuck
Oh,
you for not remembering.
I don't.
I did actually win them, and that was my first title I ever won. No, no, no. Second, I won the IC first.
I mean,
But
actually, I don't
my
remember. So
tag
yeah.
team title reign was literally for one show, because then we vacated it because my tag partner left.
Oh, I think I have something in my head about, but I don't remember that much. Yeah. Obviously,
I have actually won
I don't even
everything
remember
I
like
had to
the
win.
older starting periods of hybrid.
So pretty much to complete my whole resume, I'd have to win the fucking BT Sports, and
Mhm.
I'd have to win the US.
Yeah.
But my mentality, since I already won everything, my mentality is sort of more like whatever happens, happens. I don't really mind anything.
Well.
Uh,
Mhm.
but just want to win. just want to win. That's it.
I see. Well, it's gonna be very, very interesting to see how you're gonna be developing within the next couple of weeks, months, obviously. But yeah, hopefully you're gonna do a lot better than you did the first time. So yeah, let's move on from that
That's
topic
gonna
here.
be hard to do. That's gonna be a tough one.
Oh,
You know, doing better than my first run is gonna be pretty hard.
oh, it may be. We're gonna see how that will go, though. But
How do I top winning the belt, rumble, and world title? That's pretty hard.
well, I mean, you can obviously win more.
I'd have to win Money in the Bank.
Oh, there's a possibility, probably next year. But yeah, unless something happens to SVR. But I don't see it really coming.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot he has Money in the Bank.
Yeah, he has money in the bank, but he's not fucking showing up. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a little bit.
Listen,
It's a little bit
if you vacate
heated.
his Money in the Bank, I'll gladly fight for.
I, I wouldn't be surprised if you. I would be surprised if you actually wouldn't go for the fight. Yeah.
But I'm saying now I can confirm now. If I win Money in the Bank, unstable Christ, I will cash in on you.
Well, well, we're gonna
Yeah.
see how that's gonna go. Hopefully, it's gonna do a lot better, but yeah, we cannot really prove it. But, ladies and gentlemen, we can actually talk about more. We've crossed, well, we didn't cross 1 hour yet. Shit. But yeah. Well, we're gonna talk about one thing. We obviously see that lots of more people are leaving the community. Lots of people are leaving pro wrestling these days. Do you think that it's connected to cheating, or is it something else? Like, why do those people quit? I mean, they
I
quit
feel
all
like
the
it's
fucking
just more
time
of a
these
case
days.
that they just slowly don't give a fuck. Um,
Okay.
the same thing happened to Raw MMA. Obviously, there used to be four feds active at once. Now there's one that doesn't even function. So
I mean, let's be real with
it's
ourselves.
just a case of it.
There are lots of federations these days, and that's the biggest problem.
I feel like it's just a case of not having time and just not caring anymore.
Yeah, I mean, why would you care? If you got cheaters and fucking weirdos running around.
Think about it. How many times have I switched fucking how do you call it? Like just switch genres.
Yeah,
I literally went from RP wrestling, clean wrestling to RP wrestling to clean wrestling to Raw MMA to back to clean wrestling to Raw MMA again to boxing to soccer to fucking karate to I just I switch places very often.
well, let's actually talk about it because you
And
see, uh, the main problem right now is that there are, first of all, too many federations. Second of all, a lot of weirdos going running around, and unfortunately, big federations don't seem to do much about it.
yeah,
So yeah, that's the biggest thing, and unfortunately, since it's a systematic thing, it hurts us, the indie federations that are not like big, for example, like OPRW or RW, like federations like the LWA, the federations that are big and on top of the community, mostly RWA federations, and they are what their actions is gonna cause results for the whole wrestling community, and they don't realize it. They don't realize it. They just think about themselves. Meanwhile, well, if you are leaders in the community, it has consequences for the whole community, not just your federation. But yeah, those big federation owners, they don't understand it. And that can be seen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I see that you're already bored. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean,
No, I'm not bored. No, no,
it's
no,
the
no, no,
first
no. I'm
time that I actually do
not
something
bored.
like
It's
this.
just
I rarely do this. I mean, I rarely do this because why would I even bother? But yeah, I mean, I
I'm not
thought
bored.
to myself,
Trust me, I'm not bored. If I was bored, over what? What do you mean?
I mean, if I would actually, fuck, I mean, I forgot what I wanted to say. But yeah, I think I remember it. Uh, when I would be bored, I wouldn't do this. But yeah, I mean, I want this to do this because obviously this is something
Exactly, me
new.
too.
This is something new. I mean, this is something different, and I don't do this very often. Not anymore, at least. I mean, I used to do the
Well, I'm just
one-on-one
trying to
thing.
get my mind off this one girl. So,
Okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing here.
yeah, bro, I'm literally, trust me, I'm doing everything. Fucking every single side quest in life to get my mind off.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. But yeah, let's talk about another thing here. Obviously, there are a lot of federations these days. Uh, for the record, how many feds you go in pro wrestling these days?
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I just join if I accidentally notice that the Fed is hosting. So, in terms of actually going, like making sure I go, then probably one. But in terms of me being in them, five.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what federation, and if you're gonna say it's hybrid, I'm gonna fuck you up. What federation is the best out of all of them that you're going to?
OPRW.
Okay, OPRW. It was predictable that it would be OPRW. But what makes OPRW, I'm sorry, so unique and so good? In your opinion, obviously.
Honestly, I don't fucking know. I don't know why they like. I don't
You
know what the
don't
fuck they
know?
did. I don't know. Honestly, not. The best Fed I ever went to wasn't even OPRW. It was Sama's WWE.
Oh, alrighty, I see. I mean,
That federation was goaded because Sama actually tried. Like I'm gonna leak this bit. I'm gonna leak this motherfucker's whole shit. But he used to like when he thought of a storyline, he was literally doing it like I assume they do it in real life. He was actually thinking ideas of himself and getting people to do like those specific gimmicks. Like it wasn't that you like okay, if you were a big star, you can choose your own gimmick. But if you weren't, he was making scripts and storylines in his head, and let's say he wanted somebody to do a gender, he'd find the perfect guy to do a gender, and he'd tell them, he'd pitch him his idea and ask if he would agree or not. So when I got picked to do, I got picked to do the worst thing, by the way, but I did everything to get on that main roster.
well, obviously, it's a big
I
federation.
got
Let's agree
picked to
of
be the
ourselves.
fucking Sing Bros for Jinder Mahal,
Mm-hmm.
and this motherfucker Sama, literally just for one show, sent me like an A5 page fucking length script to just
What?
one segment on a show.
Really?
He did all of that just for one segment on one show. That's how deep into it he was.
That big? I mean,
So it was
wow.
organized as fuck.
And okay, so if those federations can be organized and they can, be different, what makes pro wrestling so boring these days? Why is it
Wait, repeat that one more time. It was glitchy.
since the community, since Sama has been trying, yeah? And his federation was different. His federation was new. His federation was obviously it wasn't new, but it was yeah, it was OG. Uh, People wanted to go there, but other federations obviously are not as creative. They are not as organized. Why do you think, or do you even think, that pro wrestling these days is less organized? And what are the results? I mean, sorry, what are the causes of that? Why is it so that wrestling today is so boring, so uncreative, so like sleepy, pretty much sleepy?
Um, I don't really fucking know. Like, shit. I have never thought that deep into it. Um, yeah, I don't know.
I know I'm putting you on the spot here,
I
but yeah.
genuinely don't know. Like,
Okay, I mean, I see. I mean, maybe I'm putting you a little bit on the spot here, and that's not what I wanted to do really. But yeah, I mean, I just thought about an answer in my head. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go through three more things. And we're gonna wrap up because obviously it's getting darker here for me, and I got school tomorrow.
that's
So
pretty
yeah.
light.
Uh, yeah, I got school tomorrow. I still need to do some shit. But yeah, we've pretty much talked about OPRW and what you don't even know what it makes it different. But okay, but be honest here. How would you rate hybrid right now? But be honest.
It's it's in the middle.
Okay, and
It's sort of like it can be great, but it just needs to be more stable.
and stable means.
I don't know. I just grabbed that out my ass. But no, like it it means like I don't know what the fuck it
Oh
means.
man.
Just it should be more organized.
Okay, I
Because
see.
I feel like some of the staff are not qualified.
Oh, any names you want to drop?
Do I want to name drop? Oh
Mhm.
yeah, I do. Anthony Barrett,
Oh, and why do you think so?
definitely not qualified. Mm,
Why
I
do you
feel like
think so?
Supremo is not qualified.
Oh, damn. You're dropping really, really
Um,
big names here.
because I don't remember the whole. Marvo is definitely qualified.
So Morvo is like the most qualified, you would say.
Marvo is the most qualified because
Mm-hmm.
he ran a whole fucking boxing shit. He, by the way, I feel like people from Row Boxing and Row MMA staff are most qualified to be staff anywhere. Because if they handled the shit in MMA and boxing, then they are definitely qualified.
Mm-hmm. But okay,
And
so I want to ask you this:
I'm sort of
why
looking at it.
people do not even want? Because obviously people do not want to switch. Why do you think so? Why do you think people from Raw MMA are less likely to join, staff teams for pro wrestling?
Because I feel like in Raw MMA, it's a whole different vibe. It's constant shit talking, constant hate, constant sort of gotta like it's a very toxic community. But I wouldn't say in a Raw MMA it isn't an issue being toxic. Being toxic is more like a good thing in Raw MMA. I feel like
Okay, I see.
because it's just people who are in Raw MMA are just very comfortable with the fact that you can say whatever the fuck you want and just constantly shit on anybody for no reason.
Mhm.
So I
Okay, I
don't
see.
imagine like a guy who has never been cleans joining cleans from MMA. He wouldn't fit. He just wouldn't understand. Because in cleans, obviously, you can't just shit talk somebody for no fucking reason. I mean, you can, but it won't, like, you'll just be weird for it. But in MMA, you're not really weird for it. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, I understand. Oh, looks like it's gonna be, a lot
What?
different. It looks like MMA is like a lot different than pro wrestling in terms of the mentality of the
Very much
community.
different. So that also brings me to the case that I think,
Hmm.
because as staff in Raw MMA, you have to handle a lot of shit. Like you have to handle 200 dumbass people that just constantly shit talk and don't give a fuck, and you have to control them somehow. And I feel like if you're successful at that, you are more than fucking qualified to do to be staff in cleans.
Okay, so we've got that out of the window, but let's talk about one more thing regarding this. Obviously, cleans wrestling is slowly dying. A lot of people are leaving. They want to, and a lot of new people, they don't want to go to cleans. They want to go to like animated federations. They're in like other stuff, sorts of games. For example, there'd be experience
Animated his
practice
ass.
thing. What?
Animated his ass.
I mean, people pretty much go there because they want as much realistic experience as they can. And I've also talked about it with Chris Flex, for example, that owns World Wrestling School. He's seen it for himself on his experience. People would rather go to a animated federation rather than a cleans because it was realistic. People like realistic these days. That's why those federations, like in cleans, they do like GFXs, they do all those fucking types of pyros and stuff like that. They keep fucking evolving because animated is like light years ahead of cleans.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I've talked about some people, so yeah, I mean, but personally, in your opinion, why do you think people just don't like to join cleans wrestling in the first place?
Um,
In your opinion, of course.
I guess it kind of has a bad reputation, alright, with all the cheating, the fuck shit people do, and the weird shit people do. I assume that has something to do with it. But see, like, if you're not gonna join something because it has a bad reputation, and you don't experience it yourself, then I think that's just a pussy move. You gotta experience it yourself before you can judge it. That's why. That's why I
Okay,
think.
okay, I see. Well, folks, we're gonna do a few more, obviously. We've talked about opioid,
Rapid
we've
fire.
talked about a lot of.
Rapid fire. Give me rapid fire.
What? Give you what?
Rapid fire questions. I'll answer them in a minute.
Okay. Hmm, that's gonna be a fucking. That's gonna be very, very interesting to say the least. But okay, I'm gonna try my best. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do a little thing called shoot questions. Now, what shoot questions is simply yes or no questions with a little explanation if somebody wants to, but yeah, mostly yes or no. So, I'm gonna give you 5 questions, yes or no. We can obviously give short answers, but please do not talk a lot. I know you want to, but
Okay.
please do not talk a lot. First off,
Not talk.
okay, 5 questions. I'm gonna shoot them right away. Hopefully, I'm gonna do it. Like I'm doing it off the head, really. Raw MMA will always be better than Raw Wrestling.
Yes.
Okay. Cleans will die out.
Yes.
Okay. Raw boxing is pretty much dead. They're not gonna come back.
No.
Why not?
X.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna move on.
I was
I'll.
only free.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to the next question here. If you would actually let me think about it. But yeah, in the future, I'm gonna become a pet owner no matter what.
Hell no. Fuck no. Nope.
Hell no, fuck no. Okay, I see. And finally, I'm gonna retire when I'm at my peak. I'm not gonna overstay my welcome like other pro wrestling legends.
Probably no, because I already did the same shit in Raw MMA.
Okay, so you pretty much overstayed your welcome in Raw MMA. Okay, I see.
Oh yeah, by a mile.
Okay, but yeah, we were supposed to end on that one, but we're gonna do one more thing. Do you think legends in pro wrestling overstay their welcome? Like, for example, people like Justice League, maybe people like D-Pain, who pretty much, join in, they're getting title matches, especially Justice. Justice is like the OG of current pro wrestling. I mean, he's like one of the people that were most influential in current day pro wrestling, whether we like it or not. But right now, he's staying at OPRW. But let's real over ourselves. He's not like the biggest star that the Federation has. Obviously, the younger generation has surpassed him. Light years surpassed him. But do you personally think that wrestling legends overstay their welcome?
Not unless you're good enough.
Go on.
If you're
You
a
can
legend
talk.
that's past their prime, that is still able to fight, then I don't care what you do. Continue fighting, whatever you do. But if you're a legend and you obviously are dog shit now and you're ruining your reputation, stay
I'm not sure if it's my internet or if it's your connection, but you're sounding
fucking
very,
retired.
very, very, very glitchy.
Yeah.
Probably it's my internet.
What?
You've sounded pretty glitchy.
Oh, do you want me to repeat?
Yeah, if you can, so people understand.
Oh, what I said was if you're good enough to still fight at the top level, even though you're past your prime, then continue fighting. It's whatever, I don't care. But if you're past your prime and you're dog shit and you're ruining your reputation, then you should stay retired.
Okay, and do you think that there are specific people in the community that have overstayed their welcome? Like specific names you can actually
Yes.
drop?
Oh, I can name drop. Jaden Cole.
Okay, I mean he's a hybrid, so yeah.
What else? Hold on. That new guy. Who the fuck? What the fuck was his name? Not new guy, but let me see. The baller guy, whatever the fuck. I don't know his name.
Bowler, I mean,
I think Anthony Barrett overstayed his welcome.
jeez, you're really going off at Anthony. Jesus Christ, man, you're really going off
I
at him.
think
Why do you don't like Anthony that much? Why do you hate Anthony that much? Come on.
whenever he just speaks, it annoys me.
Okay, I see.
A lot of people overstay their welcome, but I don't know any more names.
Okay, I see. Well, it's been very, very unusual. Obviously, we've couldn't really found our rhythm, but obviously this is the first episode, so yeah, that's how it's gonna look. I need to get used to this.
What do you mean there was no fucking rhythm? I think there was a very big rhythm.
Oh, you really think so? I mean, do you think people will really like
I
it?
think manism did the rhythm.
Oh, fucking hell. Really? Do you really think people will like this? I'm not really sure, but yeah.
I think women won't like this. But this is not for women.
Oh man. You're a
Show this to your girlfriend.
I mean, maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe I will.
Do it. Make sure you do it.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Who knows?
You know what? Don't even show her the whole thing. Just show the manism part.
Yeah, if I'm not gonna be too lazy enough to cut it out. But yeah,
What do you mean cut it out? Why do you want to cut out manism?
no, I may cut it out in a specific way that I would show it to her. Just that fact, just
Oh,
that fragment.
because I don't want to be censored up in this bitch. I want to.
Dude, I'm not censoring anybody. I don't like censoring people. Why would I do it in the first place? Like, I don't give a fuck.
I have no fucking censor.
You have no fucking censor. I mean, that's obvious. You're not having any fucking censors here. I mean, obviously, you don't know when to shut up. And maybe that's the
And I
most,
shall never shut up.
and that's probably like the most unusual thing about you. This is that you don't know when to shut up, and you speak everything that goes into your mind. But yeah, I mean, maybe that's why you are one of the most unusual people in this community, but in a good way.
And that's
For
why
me
I'm
personally,
single.
in a good way. And that's why you're single. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest today was Unforgiven Dory, one of the most controversial, one of the most outspoken, one of the most unusual people in
Ooh,
Raw
I like
wrestling
that. I
history.
like that. One of the most controversial. I like that.
I mean, dude, you literally are one of the most controversial. I mean, you cannot deny it. You cannot deny it. I mean, you are one of the most controversial people in the community. Everyone pretty much wants to
Why?
fucking shit on you because you say things that
Well,
people
yeah, I
do
like
not
that.
like. You say shit that
I
people don't like to
like that
hear.
they want to shit on me. You know, I feel like it's just the raw MMA in me.
Hmm. Well,
No, you can
that
take the
explains a
raw
lot.
MMA. No, wait, what was it? You can take the fighter out of raw MMA, but you can't take raw MMA out of the fighter.
Okay, so yeah, I guess it's gonna be a lot of work going through, but obviously you're not gonna change because you don't want to. Ladies and gentlemen, joining me today
Oh,
is Unforgiven Dory. This man was a great pleasure to talk to you. If it sounded a little bit stale, I'm sorry, but obviously, as you can hear, my English is not as good as it was a few years ago, for example, because I used to be more fluent a few years ago, but I've stopped learning, and yeah, now the results fucking come out. So yeah, thank you very much for actually putting up with my voice here, and thank you for sitting down. It was a
I think
pleasure to
we
talk
should
to you.
finish off this podcast saying something in Polish.
Uh, I'm not really sure. I mean,
Well, I can do it if you don't want to do it.
why would even people would not understand it anyway?
But that's the point.
Okay, okay.
Tell me when to say it. I'll say it.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Jebać was, jebać dziwki, jestem zajebisty, pierdolę was. That's it.
Kurwa macie. Dostaniesz w pierdol.
Bitch, no, no, no.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, this a very, very good thing at the end. Unforgiven Dory, this was a man pleasure to talk to. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for
Yeah,
listening
you'll
in.
never have another guest like me on this show. So
Oh,
enjoy it while it lasts.
who fucking said so?
Okay, let's look at the. Wait, let's look at the list.
Mm-hmm, go ahead.
Where's the list? Which channel is the list at?
At the main server, by the way.
How do I check the list? Where is the list?
Exposing the business channel at
Where the fuck is the
Fiber.
list? Where did the list go? Which channel was it at? Oh, no, I found it. Okay, whatever. Wait, did I? Oh, I didn't. Where the fuck is it? Oh, okay, okay. Let's look at the list. Obviously, number one, Unforgiven Duri, the best episode there will be.
I would beg to differ.
Number two, who the fuck is Snow Carry?
He's a developer at our federation.
Yeah, who the fuck is that guy? Yeah, whatever. Next one. Jake Mayhem? Oh, don't even get me started. Anthony fuck shit Barrett. Disgusting. Chris Flicks, I've actually talked to him. He's kind of decent, but he will not be as uncensored as me, so he will be boring. Blue Thunder, fuck knows who that is. And Jaden Cole, I didn't even know he has a voice.
He does. He literally shows his voice at Twitter.
So he can suck my dick.
Oh, come on. You're making everyone your enemy. Okay, I see. I mean, obviously you like it.
So, this was the best episode you'll ever have.
Don't be so sure about it. Don't be so
I am
sure
very
about
sure
it.
about it.
You're a cocky man.
Listen, unless you like pussies on your show,
You're a
then
cocky
maybe
man.
I will not the fit for it.
You're a really cocky man. Believe me. And that's
Listen,
gonna be your downfall.
who's gonna expose the business if it's not me?
Well, a lot of people are gonna expose the business, you know? But yeah, hopefully they're gonna expose the business. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to us for this long 1 hour. And ladies and gentlemen, next guest is gonna be our good developer, Snow Carry. He's gonna talk about the details of his developing career in pro wrestling, because he was also a part of the
That Snow Carry is shit. Speaking of shit, I need the shit.
Oh, come on. Why would you need to fucking insult a guy like that? I mean, he does good work when he's asked to.
I just need the shit. And he just reminds me of shit, so I need the shit.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in 2 days. We're gonna see you at Thursday. Oh man.
I wonder if my